CEO with AGC America, and at this point I'd like to turn it over to Steve to share with y'all.
Thank you, Bruce, and good morning, everyone. So, Bruce, thank you and your entire team for hosting us today and showing us around this impressive facility. Bruce mentioned my name is Steve Sander, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Associated General Contractors of America. It's really impressive to see people working in some of the many high-paying careers available in the construction industry. But as demand for construction continues to grow here in Richmond and in other areas of the Commonwealth, the fact is that construction industry needs more workers than are currently being recruited and prepared in the industry. According to the results of the AGC of America and Autodesk 2019 Workforce Shortage Survey we are releasing today, 80% of construction firms responding to the survey report they are having trouble filling hourly craft worker positions, which represent the bulk of the construction workforce. These shortages are as severe here in Virginia, where 81% of responding firms report they are having trouble finding craft workers to hire. And most firms in the Commonwealth expect labor conditions will remain tight. 79% of Virginia firms report it will continue to be hard or get even harder to find craft workers over the coming 12 months. As a result, workforce shortages are having significant impacts on the way firms compensate workers and complete projects. 72% of Virginia firms report they have increased base pay rates for craft workers because of the difficulty in filling positions. 45% report they are providing incentives and bonuses to attract workers, and 35% have improved their employee benefits programs. Firms are also taking a greater role in developing their own workforce. 71% of Virginia firms report getting involved with career-building programs at the high school and collegiate levels. In addition, 59% of firms report they have launched or expanded in-house training programs because of workforce shortages. Many firms have also embraced new technologies and new techniques to become more efficient as they cope with workforce shortages. 32% of Commonwealth firms report they are investing in technology to supplement worker duties. 31% of firms report they are using more labor-saving equipment, including drones, robots, and 3D printers. And 1 in 4 firms here in Virginia report they are adopting methods to reduce on-site work time, including by relying on lean construction techniques, using tools like building information modeling, and doing more on-site prefabrication, as we're seeing here. Despite all that firms are doing, construction labor shortages have pushed up costs and delayed completion time. 59% of Virginia firms report that tight labor conditions are prompting them to put higher prices in their bids. And 31% of firms report they have put longer completion times into their bids for their work. Firms can also stretch schedules and alter costs so much that firms can only stretch schedules and alter costs so much before demand for new construction projects is jeopardized. This could hurt broader economic growth by stifling new development and infrastructure projects in Virginia and across the country. That's why AGC of America is continuing to advocate for new federal measures to help alleviate construction workforce shortages. Among the steps federal officials should take is doubling investment in career and technical education over the next 5 years. Congress and the Trump administration must also enact comprehensive immigration reform that allows more people with construction skills to legally enter the country. The Trump administration should also explore ways to support the proliferation of rigorous, high-quality construction apprenticeship and other training programs. And federal officials should allow students enrolled in construction-focused community and technical college programs to qualify for federal Pell Grants. The bottom line is that construction workforce shortages are a challenge that can be fixed. And AGC will continue to do everything in its power to make sure that happens. Now, before we take questions, I'd like to ask Lieutenant EMC Mechanical President, as well as the chair of our AGC of Virginia chapter, and Gordon Dixon, the CEO of the AGC of Virginia, to share some details about local labor market conditions and some of the very innovative things that their chapter is doing to address the challenge.
Thank you, Steve. We're really happy to have Steve here today, and I'm glad that all that AGC America is doing to help in the workforce shortage out there that we have currently. Just to add to a couple things Steve has shared with you here in the Richmond market in particular, there's a lot of construction activity going on. Just to name a few, we have the expansion of the Scotts Addition area right across the railroad track. We also have the demolition and the new erection of a new General Assembly built at the Capitol downtown. We have data centers going in, a lot of hospital work. Schools and renovation and or new construction is coming up. So the demand for skilled workers is at a premium at the present time. So the concern is with the lack of workers completion times. And too often, overtime is the answer to what we're trying to do. And that's not the ultimate answer because that compromises with all of our employees as we go forward. We are really pushing the balance between getting the work done on time, our workers safe at the same time. Here at EMC, the facility we're in today is a 2-year project. We moved in here not quite 2 years ago to improve our metal fabrication and the productivity we have on the job site. So the more that we can do in-house here and then ship it out to the job site for compressed out there, and the time runs out. So we, and I say we, EMC and fellow AGC members across the state of Virginia, an industry to try to take care of our own issues, be it issues on a project, general employee safety and welfare, or training. All those things are very important to us. As chairman of the AGC of Virginia this year, my theme was team up, we're better together. And so the AGC team is looking for alternative approaches and ideas out there to become innovative in the way that we can bring together the private and public sector to improve the workforce situation we have out there by training and creating opportunities for people to want to come in to be a part of the construction industry. So without further ado, I'd like to turn it over to Gordon Dixon, CEO of the state of Virginia, and let him share a few more details with us.
Thank you, Bruce. AGC Virginia has been working at various community partners to help address the shortage issue for quite some time. One core partnership that we've developed between AGC and ABC is a partnership with the National Center for Construction, Education, and Research, NCCER, to create Build Your Future Virginia. The logo is below the AGC logo here. This is not just a marketing effort, but it's also a pathway for young adults, parents, school counselors, and teachers to utilize to learn to help folks find high-paying positions in the construction industry, where necessary training is and construction firms can find the workers they need. We've developed a website called www.virginia.byf.org. Three goals for Build Your Future are: 1, to provide a path from interest to training to job placement of all craft professions; 2, to shape the public's perception of what the construction industry now is and the vast opportunities that are available in different types of the construction areas; and then 3, advocating for career and technical education as a priority or the priority for schools and the Department of Education. With goal number 3, we are working hand in hand with Governor Northam's Chief Workforce Development Advisor and her team on initiatives all across Virginia, not just in Richmond, with community colleges, career technical education centers, and local schools. In addition, we're partnering with other local community organizations like the Chambers RVA and their Mission Tomorrow, where they bring in 12,000 ninth graders to see all the various different careers in 2 days that are available to them in the future and how to find those kind of jobs. In addition to that, we've partnered with another community organization called RVA Builds that attracts and finds underemployed and underemployed adults, train them over 12 weeks in various different sectors in the construction trades, and matches them up survival careers that they want to go into once they figure out what works for them. These are just a few examples of what we're working on in moving efforts to address the workforce shortage efforts. We'll continue to push this and find envelopes throughout the communities as we move along. That concludes my comments. Steve?
So, Bruce, Gordon, myself, we're all available for questions if anybody has.